Hello guys, this is Sharon and today I'm going to show you how to make this easy to crochet summer bag. What I like about this kind of bag is that you can also make this as a gift bag. Just use different colors of your choice and I'm sure it's going to work better with ombre yarn. You can use any yarn and hook for this project. So if you're ready for the materials, let's get started.
Subscribe.
To start, you're gonna make a slip knot and you're going to chain 8. Once you chain 8, you're going to slip stitch to form a ring. After chaining 3, you're then going to work a double crochet in the next, and we're going to add some picot, chain 3. After chaining 3, you're going to work a slip stitch on top of the second double crochet, and you will make 1 picot. We need 8 picots around 24 double crochets, so the next picot would be on the 5th double crochet. So just count until you have 5 double crochets and then you're going to add the picot. So there's a caption there and just follow what it says in there to where you should place the other 6 picots. So all in all, there should be 8 picots around. For round 2, we're going to start by chaining 3, which counts as 1 double crochet, and then we're going to chain 5 more for the chain space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we're gonna work 1 double crochet into every third stitch. So this is the first, every third stitch. So we're gonna skip 2 double crochets in here. So 1, 2 double crochets and then on every third stitch or every third double crochet, we're gonna work our double crochet. So that's going to be the repeat pattern. Chain 5, and then skip 2 double crochets, 1, 2, and on the third you're gonna work the double crochet. So we're just going to repeat that, 1 double crochet, chain 5 until we get back around. So do not forget to skip 2 double crochets. So here I'm on my last chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'm going to slip stitch on top of the very first double crochet, which counts as 1, 2, 3 chains, and then work a slip stitch in there, and that is round 2. Round 3, you're gonna start by slip stitching into the next chain space, and then we're going to chain 3, which counts as 1 double crochet, and then 4 double crochets into the same chain space as chain 3. That's going to be the repeat pattern. So for every chain 5 space, we're gonna work 5 double crochets, and then in between them we're going to chain 2. So after that, chain 2, 1, 2, and then you're going to repeat 5 double crochets into the next chain space, and keep working groups of double crochets until you get back around. Don't forget to add chain 2 as chain space in between them. To finish round 3, you're going to work your last chain 2 as the chain space, and then on top of the beginning third chain, you're going to work a slip stitch. So for round 4, you're going to start chaining 3, and then we're going to work an increase in the same stitch. So 1 double crochet in the same stitch, and then in the next 3 double crochets, work 1 in each. So 1, 2, and 3, and into the last double crochet you're gonna work another increase, which is 2 double crochets, and then after that you're going to chain 2 for the chain 2 space, and then repeat around. To end round 4, you're just going to chain 2 and slip stitch on top of the beginning third chain. Round 5 is we're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then in the same stitch as chain 3 we're gonna work our second double crochet. Now in each of the next 5 double crochets we're going to work 1 in each. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now on the last double crochet we're gonna work 2 double crochets, and then we're going to chain 2. So that is the repeat pattern for this round. So in the next individual double crochets you're going to make an increase on the first and on the last. In between you're going to work just 1 double crochet in each and then chain 2. To end round 5, work your last chain 2 and then slip stitch on top of the beginning third chain, and then we're ready for round 6. For round 6 you're going to chain 3. This is the easiest part of this round because of all rounds, this is the easiest part because you're just going to work 1 double crochet on top of each double crochet. So after that you're going to chain 3. So 1 double crochet in each double crochet, and then after that you're going to chain 3. So for this round 6, you're just going to work 1 double crochet in each and then chain 3 in between. So to end this round I'm working my last chain 3, and then on top of the first double crochet, which is chain 3, I'm gonna work the slip stitch, and we're now ready for round 7. Round 7 you're going to chain 3, and this time we're going to make a decrease. So into the next double crochet we're going to work a decrease. So instead of doing that, since we're working on a decrease, we're just going to chain 2, and then in the next double crochet we're going to into the next double crochet we're going to work a decrease in there, and then 1 double crochet in each of the next 5 double crochets. 2, 3, 4, 5, and then in the last 2 double crochets we're going to work another decrease. So this is what we're going to repeat in all of the petals. So we're going to make a decrease in the next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So whatever you did in here, you're gonna do the same on each of the clusters of double crochet, and then Next is you're going to chain 7. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, and then you're going to repeat working a decrease on the first 2 double crochets. Okay, so only half finished double crochet, and then yarn over and into the next, work half finished and pull all 3 loops, and then 1 individual double crochets in each, and then decrease on the last 2 double crochets. So once you have done that, so the next is we're going to chain 13. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 11 12 13, and then repeat working a decrease on the first and the last 2 double crochets and chain 7. This is what it's gonna look like. So when you made a decrease in here, chain 7, and then repeat what you have done here, and then in the next chain 13, and then you're going to repeat that alternately, chain 7 again in between. Next one is chain 13, chain 7, chain 13, until you get back around, so that it will create like 4 corners. And then on the on top of the very first decrease that we made in here, which is the start of this round, you're just simply going to work a slip stitch, and we're done with round 7. Round 8 is we're going to make a decrease again on the first 2. So chain 2 and then into the next stitch. We're then going to work half finished double crochet and then pull all 2 loops. Now in the next 3 double crochets, we're gonna work 1 in each. So 1 2 and 3. Now into the last 2 double crochets in there, we're going to make another decrease. So we're going to work 2 half finished double crochet, and when we have 3 loops, we pull all 3 loops so that it will look like that. Now after this, we're going to chain 7. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, and then we're going to single crochet into the chain 7 space, and then we're going to chain 7 again. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, and then okay, so make sure you have pulled all the loops. 7. So once you have 7 chains in there, now we're going to repeat what we did in here. So we're going to decrease the first 2 double crochets in here. So we're gonna do a half finished double crochet and then into the next one too. That way you have 2 half finished double crochet, and then we pull all 3 loops, and then in the next 3 double crochets, 1 double crochet into each. 2 and 3. Now the last 2 single crochets, so we're gonna work half finished double crochets. Make sure to yarn over first and then pull all 2 and then pull all 3. There you go. So we need to know how to decrease in order to create this design. As you can see, it is forming like a filet crochet, like a petal. So in the next round, we're going to obviously work a decrease again. Now, remember in the previous round, there's chain 13 in there. So for every chain 7, you're gonna work chain 7, single crochet into that chain 7 space, and then chain 7 again until you get here, and you repeat what you did here. Now, when you get to the chain 13 space, so there's another pattern that we need to follow. So this time we're going to chain 7, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, single crochet into the chain 13 space, and then chain 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and then into the same chain space, chain 13 space, we're going to do a single crochet and then work 7 chains again. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then you're going to repeat working a decrease on the first and last row of each petal of double crochet. So that's the repeat pattern. For every chain 13, you're gonna work chain 7, single crochet, chain 11, and then single crochet, and then chain 7 until you get to another leaf, and then once you get to the next chain 7, you're gonna work chain 7, single crochet, and chain 7. So keep repeating that pattern until you come back or you get back around. This is what it's gonna look like once you repeat the pattern. So it's forming flower already, and the next step is we're going to slip stitch on top of the first decrease that we've made, and then that's the end of round 8. For round 9 is we're going to work a peak of the petal. So this is the last form of the petal, and we're going to start by chaining 2, and then into each of those remaining double crochets we're going to work half finished double crochets. So into each one of those 5 or 4 remaining double crochets, we're going to work half finished double crochets into each one of them. So all in all, you have 5 half finished double crochets in total, and then pull all the 5 loops, and then you form 1 petal. So the next thing we do is we chain 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then we're going to single crochet into the first chain 7 space, and then we're going to chain 7 again, so it's like repeating chain 7 3 times. 4, 5, 6, 7, and into the next chain 7 space. So we have created 2 chain 7 space. Now we're going to chain 7 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then once we get to the next petal, we're going to repeat working 5 double crochets together. So we're working 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then once you have 5 half finished double crochets, you're going to pull all of them together, and we're going to move on to the next part. This is like the corner of this piece that we're making. Now this pattern we will repeat in all 4 corners. So first we chain 7, and then we will work 1 single crochet into the next chain 7 space, and then we're going to chain 7 again, and then we're going to work in chain 11 space, single crochet, chain 7, and then after chaining 7, single crochet in the same chain 11 space, and then after this we're going to chain 7 again, and then single crochet into the next chain 7 space, and then chain 7. After this we get to another petal in which we're going to complete with 5 double crochets together and then chain 7. So that is going to be the repeat pattern for the corner space, wherein you'll repeat this 3 more times, and then in between you're going to do chain 7 and single crochet 3 times. So this is the corner space, so that's a repeat pattern for that, and then the other one is just chain 7 and single crochet, this one. So to finish round 9, we're just going to chain 3 in the last chain space that we're making, and then treble crochet, and then work a treble on top of the first 5 DC together that we've made. So we do this in order to get the stitch into the middle. So we're ready for round 10.